Was Zoroastrianism a rebellion against Hinduism? Well, so what's the origin of Zoroastrianism? When did it appear or arrive? See, it is said that Kurush, a king Kurush, Emperor Kurush, Cyrus the Great, Kurush of Vazarak, it is said that he was not Zoroastrian. So it is said that Zoroastrianism came after Kurush. So Kurush, when did he rule? He was one of the great kings of the Achaemenid Empire dynasty. Cyrus the Great. The Jews are fond of him because he was benevolent towards them. He freed them. So obviously the 6th century-ish BC-ish. Yeah, 6th-ish century BC. That's Cyrus. And most likely he was not Zoroastrian, which means he followed the pre-Zoroastrian religion of Persia. What was that? We'll not go into it again. It was Hinduism. Paganism. It was a form of paganism. What? Hinduism. Okay. So Cyrus was most likely Hindu. But then you have the emergence of Prophet Zarathustra, and suddenly Zoroastrianism becomes the state religion some point in time. What was the shape and form of Zoroastrianism? So it says that there is the central great god, not Angra Manyu, but Ahura Mazda. Angra Manyu is the bad guy. So Ahura Mazda is the good guy. He is the great benevolent god. And you have other divinities. Also in Zoroastrianism, you will be told that Zoroastrianism is monotheistic, which is a lie. Let me show you various Zoroastrian gods. Have you heard of Vritrahan? Let's see. Have you heard of Vritragna? Vritragna is a Zoroastrian yazat or divinity. Okay. Vritragna means he who defeated or destroyed Vritra. Who was Vritra? He was the great serpent who encircled the oceans of the world. And who defeated Vritra? It was Indra, Lord Indra, who defeated Vritra. Vritrahan in Sanskrit means the slayer of Vritra, which means Indra. And Vritragna is one of the deities in Zoroastrianism. So Indra is a Zoroastrian deity. We also have in Roman religion, we have the Mithraic mysteries. The Mithraic mysteries. Okay, what is this? A Roman cult, mystery religion focused on the god Mithras. This is the worship of the Zoroastrian divinity Mithra. Once again, a Zoroastrian god. Who is the Zoroastrian god Mithra? It is nothing but Mithra, the Vedic god Mithra. Mithra Varuna, right? Mithra and Varun come together. So Zoroastrianism is polytheistic. It is, you could say, an offshoot of Hinduism. All the major Hindu divinities are part of the Zoroastrian pantheon, but at the top you have the great god Ahura Mazda, which probably is an invention of Zarathustra. And you also have the bad guy, which is Angra Manyu. So is it a rebellion against Hinduism? I think it is nothing very much different from what Gautam Buddha did. He also took Dharma into a certain different direction. And he established his own school of thought, which was different from the mainstream school of thought. And similarly, Zarathustra also did something similar. And he also inverted the terminology so the Asuras or Ahuras become the good guys and the Devas become the bad guys in Zoroastrianism. And in the Vedic religion, it's the other way around. The Asuras aren't really bad guys in the Vedic religion, but they are kind of complex divinities, aren't they? So that's what Zoroastrianism was. Not quite a rebellion against Hinduism, but you could say perhaps Zarathustra was a social reformer or something. And he wanted to change some aspects of Hinduism. So they came up with this thing, and which is now, and obviously you have the worship of Agni, right? They have these fires that have been going on for centuries, thousands of years. So they worship Agni. So not quite a rebellion against Hinduism, but kind of a reformation, an attempt to reform Hinduism in certain ways. That's what Zoroastrianism was.